Welcome to Suretypedia, the encyclopedia for surety bonds. Today, we're going to be discussing contract bonds. Let's get started. Contract bonds are types of surety bonds that contractors must file with the owner of a project as a condition to bidding on or entering into a contract. Contract bonds consist of two primary categories: bid bonds required of contractors as a condition for submitting a valid bid on a construction contract, and performance and payment bonds required of contractors to enter into a contract. These bonds must be issued by insurance carriers admitted in the state where the project owner requiring the bond resides. The insurance carrier issuing any surety bond, such as a contract bond, will also be referred to as the surety company or bond company. Contract bonds protect the project owner by transferring to a surety company the cost of damages resulting from a contractor failing to perform the duties of the contract or failing to pay laborers and material suppliers. Contract bonds are most often required by government agencies for construction projects on public property, as required by the Miller Act for federal contracts over $150,000, and so-called Little Miller Acts, enacted by state governments that mirror the federal requirement. Contract bonds cost between 1% to 3% of the contract amount. Rates are determined by the size of the bond and the financial stability, experience, and reputation of the contractor. For contractors that qualify for bond amounts up to $500,000, contract bonds cost 3% of the bond amount. For contractors needing larger bonds, the rates will be tiered based on the size of the bond. The tiered rate is essentially a volume discount for larger bond amounts. The most typical tiered rate is known as a 25, 15, 10 rate, translated to mean 2.5% of the first $100,000 of the bond amount, 1.5% for the next $400,000, and 1% for the rest. Typically, surety companies will review the project details, as well as the contractor's creditworthiness and financial standing. To qualify for a contract surety bond, contractors will be asked to provide information to the surety company to demonstrate their ability to complete the contract as expected. The information requested will vary depending on the type of work to be performed and the size of the contract. Thanks for watching Suretypedia's video on contract bonds. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more surety bond content. We'll see you next time.